the heart of the Perfection of Wisdom Sutra. I prostrate to the Arya triple gem. Thus did I hear at one time the Bhagavan was dwelling on massive Vulture's Mountain in Rajagriha, together with a great community of monks and a great community of bodhisattvas. At that time, the Bhagavan was absorbed in the concentration on the categories of phenomena called profound perception. Also at that time, the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Arya Avalokiteshvara looked upon the very practice of the profound perfection of wisdom and beheld those five aggregates also as empty of inherent nature. Then, through the power of Buddha, the Venerable Shariputra said this to the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Arya Avalokiteshvara. How should any son of the lineage train who wishes to practice the activity of the profound perfection of wisdom? He said that, and the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Arya Avalokiteshvara said this to the Venerable Sharadvatiputra. Shariputra, any son of the lineage or daughter of the lineage who wishes to practice the activity of the profound perfection of wisdom should look upon it like this, correctly and repeatedly, beholding those five aggregates also as empty of inherent nature. Form is empty, emptiness is form. Emptiness is not other than form. Form is also not other than emptiness. In the same way, feeling, discrimination, compositional factors, and consciousness are empty. Shariputra, likewise, all phenomena are emptiness without characteristic, unproduced, unceased, stainless, not without stain, not deficient, and not fulfilled. Shariputra, therefore, in emptiness there is no form, no feeling, no discrimination, no compositional factors, no consciousness, no eye, no ear, no nose, no tongue, no body, no mind, no visual form, no sound, no odor, no taste, no object of touch, and no phenomenon. There, and so on up to and including no mind element and no mental conscious element. There is no ignorance, no extinction of ignorance, and so on, up to and including no aging and death, and no extinction of aging and death. Similarly, there is no suffering, origination, cessation, and path. There is no exalted wisdom, no attainment, and also no non-attainment. Shariputra, therefore, because there is no attainment, bodhisattvas rely on and dwell in the perfection of wisdom, the mind without obscuration and without fear. Having completely passed beyond error, they reach the end point of nirvana. All the Buddhas who dwell in the three times also manifestly completely awaken to unsurpassable, perfect, complete enlightenment in reliance on the perfection of wisdom. Therefore, the mantra of the perfection of wisdom, the mantra of great knowledge, the unsurpassed mantra, the mantra equal to the unequal, the mantra that thoroughly pacifies all suffering, should be known as truth, since it is not false. The mantra of the perfection of wisdom is declared, Tayata Om Gate Gate Paragate Parasam Gate Bodhi Soham. Shariputra, the Bodhisattva Mahasattva, should train in the profound perfection of wisdom like that. Then the Bhagavan arose from the concentration and commended the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Arya Avalokiteshvara, saying, well said, son of the lineage, it is like that. It is like that. One should practice the profound perfection of wisdom just as you've indicated. Even the Tathagatas rejoice. The Bhagavan, having thus spoken, the Venerable Sharadvatiputra, the Bodhisattva Mahasattva Arya Avalokiteshvara, and those surrounding in their entirety, along with the world of gods, humans, asuras, and Gandharvas, were overjoyed and highly praised that spoken by the Bhagavan. A short mandala offering in English. This ground, or should we do it in Tibetan?
Yes.
Tibetan. Saje poki
Je mendo re ra le je ni da je ba de Sanje Shindo Aminde Poa
Dukun Nam
Rajinde Java
Taking refuge and generating bodhicitta once in English, twice in Tibetan. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merits I create through listening to the Dharma, may I become a Buddha in order to benefit all sentient beings. Sangye chodang soki chognam la jang chu
Bade Dani Jasun Je Dagi Jison Je
sonam
Dola Penje Sanje Drupasho Sanje Chon Soje Chon Bade Dani Jasun Je Dagi Jison Je Sonam Dola Penje Sanje Drupasho Bangi do zeni zone dawa danje bambi je tambi chene dunze wa kondam de la cha sa do. Donye ni je zong dun je be la jen je zonze kanje ten du cha na pe me tenze ja so la so an de se chen de len de sho. Dambo la ye ge da lu na nan je ge de wa da da me ge na da an do wa konje dan na je. Kanje ge do da gi chen don do. Thank you. Today's topic is how to be on our therapist, So, if you follow Buddha and Buddha's teachings properly and put his teachings in our practice, then you can be on your own therapist and can be your light under the under his guidelines and practice. Then you can be on your best teacher and protector. So that means, as I mentioned that before, Buddha is the same like a doctor and medical doctor, and Dharma is medicine, and we are same like patient. So if we follow Buddha and Buddha's teaching and Buddha's teachings put in our practice, and constantly, we can be on our therapist, and we can be on what is our own light and guide and best teacher. And we can be our own best teacher and best protector. There is no need to look for a protector other than ourselves. If you study your mind, if you practice constantly until we have something special feeling or realization, we can be our own therapist. So we should understand that Buddha's teachings are exactly same as a map, because maps have made our lives very easier, especially for travel, from one place to another. It's for that, very useful. We can use we can follow map. Many people, many people are, following, map and finally reach their, destination. Exactly same. This is the, same, if we follow Buddha and Buddhist teaches, focus on practice, then we will get our final, destination of liberation. And Buddhist teaches Dharma. Dharma is, actually it's okay. Dharma is like, a mirror. A mirror, in which people look at them, apply and make up in order to make a, beautiful face. The same as when we need to look, Buddhist teachings and make beautiful our mind. Change our mind, attitude for the better. When we can be really a beautiful person. Exactly. What means, Buddha's teachings is the same as, this mirror. We look at the mirror and then make beautiful our what is face, make up. Exactly the same when we look in, Buddha's teaching and then make clean our mind and change our mind for better. Try to make a beautiful, beautiful person, beautiful mind. Then we can be a really, beautiful person, attractive person for everyone. This is many of on our therapist. So, then we can save, we can protect ourselves from suffering. And in this way, we can achieve, liberation free from samsara. Everything depends on mind. We should change our mind. We should clean our mind. We should change our mindset and mind attitude for better. And try to, open our mind. If we really want to be on our therapist team, we should change our mind. Controlling, our negative emotions and delusions, anger, attachment, ignorance. So, we should understand what is the real meaning of Chu. Chu means Dharma. In Tibet, we say Chu. Chu means Dharma. What is means Dharma? What is means Chu? There are two kinds of different Dharma. You should understand. This is very important, okay? There are two kinds of different Dharma or Chu. The first one is the Dharma of teachings or scriptures, Buddha's teachings, doctrines. This means that Buddha's teachings are the Dharma of teaching. First one, whatever. First one is the Dharma of Buddhist teaching, and this means Buddhist teachings are the Dharma of teaching. First one. Second one is Dharma of concept, or the Dharma of realization. Okay. Dharma of, Buddha's teachings, and Dharma of, realization or concept. That means the three, especially the three main trainings, and all the realizations are the best Dharma of concept. Or Dharma of realization. For example, the maintaining of discipline, the maintaining of concentration, and the maintaining of wisdom. These three maintainings are the best example for the Dharma of realization or Dharma of concept. Therefore, we first, first we should learn. First, we should learn again and again. And we should listen again and again from our teachers. Also, we can learn ourselves, reading and thinking of Buddha's teachings. And then we should, contemplate the object of what we had learned from our teachers or our gurus, and again. First we listen, first we learn, and from teachers or maybe learn ourselves, reading and thinking about Buddhist teachings, and then we contemplate or reflect, and the object of what we had learned from our teachers and our gurus again and again. As I mentioned that before, until we have something new feeling. Then we should meditate on what we have experienced from our contemplation. And we should, meditate again and again, what we have, something experience. These three things in Tibet, we say to some gongso. This is a very, very important, fundamental of our, the realization and path to enlightenment. Listen and hear and contemplate or reflect, and meditation. Through this way, we can change. We can change our mind. We can change ourselves. We can change our mindset or mind attitude. So this is very, very important. First, we listen and to learn more and more and more, and again, and contemplate again, and meditate. Then hopefully, we will get something new, new positive energy, or maybe new experience, maybe new, something realization. And we can reach above that level, our normal level. So, but we need to know the meaning of learning. What means learning? What means learning, and what means contemplate? What means meditation? Learning means the receiving of oral teachings and study as scriptures in our order to clean our ignorance and raw view. This is very, very important. What is recently learning and study? We should, learn in order to clear our ignorance and wrong view. Why we need learn? Why we need study? Because we need to be free from wrong view and to be free from ignorance. That's why we should learn. That's why we should learn more. If you can, to be free from ignorance and wrong view, then you can be your own therapist, best your teacher. Then you can be best on your own teacher. So we need to understand why we learn, why we need to learn, why we need to study. Because we have ignorance, a lot of ignorance. So we need what is clear away ignorance and wrong view. As I mentioned that before, every problems, all the problems, all the sufferings from the wrong view. Wrong view. So we should, clear away this wrong view. And we try to generate the right view. Because, sometimes we angry and unhappy and emotion come up and, passionate because this, our wrong view is too strong. We can't, understand the reality. We can't see reality. Really, So we learn more, understand more, and generate a right view, and clear away, ignorance and wrong view. So because why we attach to too strong attached to something, a body, foods, for example, clothes. Why? And why sometimes we really angry? Sometimes why we really unhappy? Everything is from ignorance and wrong view. If you really understand the reality nature of things, reality nature of our body, reality nature of the foods, reality nature of for example, the drinks, you can control yourself. You can control attachment. So whatever, that's why you need to learn more. That's this meaning of the learning and study Buddhism means that through learning, we need to be free from our doubts and our misconceptions. This is important. Why we need learning? Why we need to learn? Why we need to study more? Because we need to understand the reality nature. Reality nature of our life, real nature of a body, for example, real nature of the samsara. After that, after learn, then what we need to do? We need to know what is it? To contemplate and reflect. So contemplation, this means, to contemplate is to, uh, to maybe give up, uncertainty and misunderstanding. Through, carefully thinking over the object of our contemplation and, this reflect. That means, after learn, we should, understand more about, what is object of our contemplation. And we need to make clear. Then we need meditation more. Meditation means to gain, directly insight through the apply, the teaching into one's, personal experience. This means, we need to make our mind, familiar on specific object, or make a habit of meditation, meditating on a special object. This is the meaning of meditation. That means actually, meditation is very easy. Really, very easy. That means, if we thinking again and again, this is meditation. If you think about, the compassion again and again, this is, meditation, meditate on compassion. And be aware what you do. This is meditation. If we always try to think something good, this is best meditation. If always you think about, emptiness and compassion and love and impermanent, this is best meditation. Meditation means don't need, close eye and do like this, not only like that. Anytime we can meditate. Anytime, forever, whenever. When you walk, when you eat, when you sleep, when you talk, you can meditate. For example, you try to generate good motivation and love and compassion, then you talk to someone. This is also meditation. And this way you can develop your compassion and love. So this is best meditation. Also, you can sleep, before you go to bed. Sleep. This is also meditation. If before you go into the bed, if you have some good motivation, whole night you can create good karma, and you can get merits. So whatever, actually in Tibetan we say gom. Gom means, we need to make our mind familiar on a special object, compassion or love or, emptiness. Because now, our mind is very far. from love, compassion, and emptiness, So we should make familiar or make close our mind to compassion and, bodhicitta and love. This is meditation. Whatever, according to the Buddhist philosophy, if you think something good, then you can get something good. If you always think bad, negative, then what's you get something bad result. That means everything depends on mind. If you try to think something positive, then will come what you have, what you dream, everything come true. Everything depends on mind. Really, If you set your mind, if you change your mind, then you can be on your own, what is a therapist, best teacher, best doctor, best protector. So, some Buddha and India masters and Tibetan masters said that, if you change yourself, you can change everything. One person can change everything. One person can change the world. So it depends on mind. So we should try to develop ourselves. That means we develop compassion. We need to develop compassion and love and good qualities in our mind. My mental good qualities, this is very important. That means, you can be rich, inner rich. Then you are always rich. Then everyone respected you, take care of you, love you. Because you're inner rich, Really, Actually, of course, in our life, we need money and we need to become rich. But this kind of the rich is just really, temporary. We can't get happiness from money. We can't get, so we can't buy happiness from market. Happiness from our mind, happiness with your mind. If we really need happiness, we try to find with your mind. We look for in our mind, really, Then you can be your own therapist. Otherwise, no. If you change your body, if you change everything, but it's still, you can't be your therapist. That means, I told you this before, our mind is very powerful. If you change your mind, then you can change everything. You can control many, problems, many sickness. You can control by your mind power. Anyway, we need to understand that the Dhamma is, our real protector. This means that Dhamma can protect us directly from suffering. This means that, Dhamma is from actually, we should understand what is real Dhamma. Sanje che da choji cho. Sanje means Buddha. Okay, Sanje. Che means Dharma. What it means real Dharma? Real Dharma is from only from part of the seed. And truth, truth of cessation and truth of part. Real Dharma. What means real Dharma? Cessation of part is real Dharma. And the cessation of what is the truth of a part, it is a real Dharma. And the truth of a cessation, this is a real Dharma. If you have this true power, this true realization, then you can save yourself, protect yourself from suffering directly. Whatever, we should understand the truth of cessation and the truth of part is the real Dharma. Dharma means shokuncho, che. Sanje che. Actually, Dharma means che. Che means change mind, transform mind. This is che. If you want to practice che, you need to change your mind. You need to change develop your mind. Che is Buddhist religion or Buddhist philosophy, Buddhist science, and Buddhist view. This is not just like tradition. This is really helpful, really, in our life. We need in our life because we want happiness and overcome suffering. So I also, I mentioned that before. Dharma practice is the main cause of happiness. So we need happiness. So we need practice. So we need learn. So we need meditate. Because we need happiness. Happiness from where? Through mind, with your mind. Through meditation, through learning, and through practice. It is very clear in our life. So many rich people, many rich people. So still, they have a lot of problem. Many people can't sleep well. Always use, something like drugs or pill, for sleep. Why? They have everything. They are very rich. They have everything. Very good life, living condition, but still they can't sleep. Still they're not happy. Why? Because still something is in our mind. Really, this depends on your mind. And many poor people, very happy, very, very happy. I have experience in Nepal, in India, in the remote area, farmers and nomads, so many poor people, but they are very happy. Really, actually their life condition is very poor, very poor condition. They don't have a toilet, they don't have a bathroom. For example, they always cook on the wood fire. They don't have a gas, they don't have some good stuff, but still they are happy. Why? Still they are happy, really, they have very peace mind, mental peace. That means it depends on mind. Everything depends on mind. So many people can be happy with simple condition, simple life. Many people can't. Many people, if they have money, they're rich. If they are rich, more and more problem. More and more problem. Because in the mind, really, that means everything depends on mind. It's very clear. Actually, of course, I told you clear. Buddha never ever, make discourage the rich people. And Buddha never said money is bad. We need money enough. We need enough money, of course, in our life. But too much, don't attach to money, attach to this life. 100%, rely on the money. This is a problem. Really, Many people, So whatever, everything depends on mind, okay? We need to change our mind. We need to develop our mind and change your mindset, mind attitude for better. Then you can be better person, better one. Then you can get better life. Actually, I mentioned that before. If you learn Buddhist philosophy, Buddhist science, Buddhist view, Buddhist religion, you can see new life. You can get new life. Really, really. And you can see, new world. Because through this learning, and you can, clear away your many ignorance. You will understand what is reality nature of mind, what is reality nature of the life. You can see. That's why I told before, Buddha's teaching is exactly the same like a mirror. Mirror and map. So anyway, as I told you before, whether we are Buddhist or not doesn't matter. We need happiness. We need, we overcome suffering, don't want suffering. So we need to learn Buddhist philosophy, Buddhist science, and Buddhist view. Buddhist science and Buddhist view, Buddhist religion, Buddhist philosophy, not only just like a tradition, and not just like a religious matter. Really, this is not tradition. This is reality. We need to know. We should understand. According to the Buddhist philosophy, all the problems from ignorance. Suffering of aging, suffering of sickness, suffering of death, suffering of but everything is from ignorance. Attachment from ignorance. Anger from ignorance. So we should make clean our ignorance and wrong view. Wrong view means ignorance. Exact same. Wrong view and ignorance. So through the learning and meditation and contemplate, then we should develop our what is realization and understand it. In this way, we can make clean our mind and we can clear our ignorance and wrong view. So we need to learn more, practice more. What we learned, we put in practice. What we practice, we put in experience. Then we can get realization. Then we can get mind power. Then we can be our own therapist. This is very clear. So yes. As I mentioned that before, everything from our ignorance, okay? We should understand. That means, everything from every problem is from misconception, misunderstand, and wrong view. According to the Buddhist philosophy, if we understand reality nature, then we can control anger and attachment. So we need to learn more, understand more, practice more. That's why. Finally, our goal is happiness and liberation from suffering of samsara. If you make less attachment, ignorance, anger, then you can be happy. Then you have made a very genuine smile on your face. Then you can smile from your heart. Really. Then you can make happy other people. Then you can share your feeling with other people. Then everyone wants to share with you. Everyone respects you. Everyone love you. Because, you have, something, good motivation and mental peace and love and kindness and compassion. If you, for example, if we really have compassion, then of course everyone love you. Everyone care for you. Then you can be attractive for everyone. Not depends on age and different people from where doesn't matter. Everyone respect you. Everyone love you. Everyone take care of you because you have compassion, because you have genuine love and true love. Why people don't like us? We should check. It's very clear. Why? Why some people don't like us? Why some people angry at us? Why? Why some people make us angry? Why? Because we have, wrong view, ignorance, misunderstand, and misconception. So, many people, realize I was in a misunderstand and attachment, anger, and, so they don't like us. Yeah. That's why if you really want happiness, happy life, enjoy, you must change your life, change your mind, change yourself. Ourself never change. Hope to change other people. It is impossible. This dream never come true. Never ever come true. We should change. First, we should change ourselves. Then maybe other people change. So many people, like that, don't want to change themselves and try to change other people. This is totally wrong. Really, first you change yourself, be a good person. Then maybe your friend change, your couple change, your wife change, your husband change. So first we should, control our ego and selfish. Start from try to control ego and selfish. We can't accept many things in our life. Why? Because we have strong ego and selfish. Sometimes we realize, oh, this is my mistake, but still we don't accept. Don't want to accept. Why? Too much grasping and selfish in the ego. So we don't want forgiveness. Forgive ourselves, forgive others. We can't because ego. So we need first, number one, we try to control our ego and selfish. This is very important. Really, So whatever, now I'm stop here. And if you have any question, then please ask me.
Mary, any questions for anybody on Zoom or in the Gompa? Okay, no questions on Zoom?
There's a question. Patrick has a question.
Okay. Yes. Go ahead, Patrick.
Hi, thank you. What is the Buddhist view, on how trauma is viewed in Buddhism, or how it affects happiness, or some combination of the above? Thank you very much, Geshi. Thank you.
Okay. This is important question, yeah. Actually, there are many different Buddhist view, okay? Everything, interdependence. Everything themselves, reality nature is emptiness. This is also a view of Buddhism. Everything is selfishness. And all the, compounds, yeah? All the cause and effects and everything, impermanent. This is also view, Buddhist view. But Buddhist highest view is, everything is, empty of, inherently existed, self-independent. This is highest view. This is main view. Actually, there are many different views, subtle and gross, so many different views. Okay, anyway.
I have two questions. The first is right view and wrong view. Now, you defined wrong view as ignorance, correct? So right view is what? It's a follow-up to a question I really want to ask.
No,
So-
right view means if you understand, reality, this is right view. If you understand reality nature of your life, if you understand reality nature of, your mind,
So when
this is right
revolutions,
view.
so when revolutions occur and people politically go against the prevailing mores, conventions, etc., and are viewed by the majority as wrong,
Though according to the Buddhisms, this is not measured from what is majority. We refer to reality. Which one is reality? Which one is not reality? And we refer to Buddhist view, Buddhist viewpoint.
okay.
No, this is not according to we don't talk about according to majority. Yeah.
Well, I was just, I
This
didn't
is
mean
totally
necessarily
wrong.
majority, but I meant more the conventions of the day. There have been people that have been ahead of their time that have been viewed as crazy and then, or just totally out of step. And say 50, 100 years later are suddenly viewed as geniuses with great insight. So I was just wondering, how they're supposed to be viewed, right view, wrong view,
No, wrong view,
within
of
the
course.
context of their time.
It's very clear. This kind of problems, this kind of this from the wrong view, yeah, of course, it's very clear.
So the other question had
For
to-
example, in these days, everywhere war, Russia, blah blah blah, and Israel, so everything these problems from the wrong view, according to Buddhist philosophy. I don't know majority.
well, the other question had to do with you were saying that it's all a matter of your own mind. And if you really have the right view and practice properly, everyone will love you, you'll have a good life. Well, then why was Christ murdered, John Lennon assassinated, Martin Luther King assassinated? These were certainly stellar examples of right view and good behavior.
This is possible. Everything depends on karma. So anyone have question? You have?
So we've been talking about being your own therapist, where you are change your own mind. But my question is, what is the role of community in that? So there are, for example, a lot of times you don't know right view, but you can develop a better understanding of that, maybe through a group like Alcoholics Anonymous or Narcotics Anonymous or other groups that focus on addictive behavior or other issues. So I'm just curious, what is the Buddhist philosophy on the role of community in helping to change someone? Does that make sense?
You means how to change communities?
No, what's the Buddhist view of the role of other people in helping you change your mind, like a group of Alcoholics Anonymous? I don't know if you're familiar with that, but it's like for people that are addicted to alcohol, they go and attend these meetings and they share their stories and they develop a better understanding of how to get out of the misery that they're in. I'm overly simplifying here, but I'm just curious about the role of other people in your community in terms of helping you change, not only being your own therapist, but having help to do that.
So that means That you means, how to we can change society and community, or know what?
Geshe-la?
Of course, how we can help to other people, yeah? Yeah. I mentioned that before. According to the Buddhism, first we need to start from our home, in our family. You have your family members. Change them, try to change them. But basically, first you need to change yourself. First you change yourself, develop your compassion and love. Then you can help your family. Then your family can help in society. Then a society can help in country. That means we can share. We can share our compassion. We compassion to other people, love to other people. We can share love to others. And what we have knowledge about Buddhist philosophy, Buddhist religion, and about compassion and love, we can share other people. Okay, for example, now, still, before we change ourselves, we can help other people. For example, this Buddhist center is not for money, not for reputation, not for fame, for example. That's why you try to bring people here, motivate them who have problem, who have mental problem, who need to learn more, understand more about Buddhism. Really, we can share other people and bring here. And from this center, many people can make a meaningful life. Many people can learn from this center. Many people can change from this center. For example, if you have right motivation, things really have, in fact, impact for all this to others. That's all. Okay. Anyway, you have any question?
I have a question. This week, when I notice my eye come up and be very strong, when some part of me gets poked or irritated, this week I'm practicing feeling it. Feels very solid, like it's grasping, very solid inside the chest in one specific area, up and down. And this week I'm practicing, well, I'm always distracted by it, but in the moment. But this week I practice calling it a hallucination, like Rinpoche suggests, that I don't put too much focus on it, that I continue my things I have to do or being around people. But do you have any other suggestions when the eye arises and feels so solid and so grasping? Do you have any suggestions, Geshe-la? Thank you.
Yes. Actually, I mentioned that before. You need to practice about emptiness, selflessness. When you have such a strong eye, you try to find where is I. Really, what means I? Where is I? Actually, sometimes we can realize I is very strong and solid center of our heart. This is a great chance to practice, emptiness. Very, very good condition to practice emptiness. At that moment, you ask yourself, where is I? Where is this I? Where is from I? How do I find out I? Where is I? This is best condition, for your practice emptiness. As I mentioned that before, I, always we think I. Always we think of I. That is the biggest problem in our life. Every problem is from I. So now we should understand what means I. Where is I? You try to find yourself. Where? With body, from your body, all your body, and parts of your body. Where is I? Where is I? I means just name. Just name. Me, Tashi. My name is Tashi. Always I'm Tashi. Tashi. Where is Tashi? Sometimes, really, don't grasp it, cling it, and upcome, At that time, you should think, oh, where is I? Where is Tashi? Tashi is just name. But finally, where is name? You try to find the name. Name is just name. You can't find. Everything, just, embodied by your name. What is mind? Just labor. On this, through this meditation, and then you can control your eye. Yeah. So any question? No, then.
Dedication prayers. Thank you. Ewa di uni nur
Do da do zong sang jian do jo ne do wa jie jia ma de ba de sa la bo ba shu shu
Jang tub sem
do ren bo jie ma jie ba na ge jun jin jie wa nyang ba me ba ya go ne gong du pe wa shu.
Long life prayers for His Holiness the Dalai Lama. You want to do it in Tibetan?
Yes, okay, no problem.
Gang ri
Rawa gui shin kan de pe da de wa joy jeri se wa den ze ja zo ye ja pe sen ta pa tu den jo ji.
Prayer for the swift return of Lama Zopa Rinpoche, fearless teacher and assembly of the children of the victorious ones, Sravakas and Prachika Buddhas, victorious Lozang, father and sons, along with the lineage masters, all the objects of refuge of infinite lands, please bestow the virtue of goodness and accomplishing this prayer here and now. Holding and spreading the Muni's precious and complete teachings through explanation and practice, you wore the armor of patience that is never discouraged. Incomparable, venerable Guru, to you I make request. While striving single-pointedly for the sake of the victorious one's teachings, the sole gateway through which all benefit and happiness emerge, and from other living beings, you suddenly departed to peace. What a great loss. Nevertheless, through the undeceiving truth of the blessings of the ocean of the three jewels and the great waves of bodhicitta of the children of the victorious ones, may the smile of a reincarnation swiftly beam in glory for fortunate disciples. And we always include in our prayers long life prayers for Geshe Sherub and for our wonderful guest, Geshe Tashi Dhondup.
Tisina gane batan roa tisine chiba, tesi dane ni chunin roe donga sewa sho, njambe pa wachi da chimbada kundi sambo te ati si te da kunji jisu daya. Gewandi ta tamje ra de ngo. Thank you.